Alright, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's all praises unto the Most High and His Son, who you ignorantly call Christ. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Grand Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is just a quick lesson update through the Spirit. It says Congress to hold hearing on digital dollar options for possible future stimulus payments. That shows you right here that the so-called white man is getting ready to bring in the RFID chip, and they're getting ready to phase out cash. All right, because if you go in some of these stores and these different boutiques and mom and pop shops, a lot of them, they're not receiving cash right now due to the COVID scare. Which, how fucking stupid is that? Okay, one thing, if it were just contagious of that nature, which it is considered a contagious disease, but if it was really that was spreading around like that, then I mean they'd just shut things down. But yet they're opening things back up to the T. Which shows you that this is a bunch of bullshit, and this is just set up to keep you Jakes in a sleep condition, man. Because I'm gonna tell you just like this, man. All these protesters and all that other shit you niggas are doing, hey man, you Jakes are fucking stupid, bro. Because you keep falling for the so-called white man's bullshit and his tricks, thinking that he's gonna give you a way out this shit. And the only way out of this is through a damn FEMA camp where they putting you to death, man. Because, hey, Esau Edom don't give a fuck about you niggas. Alright? Esau Edom do not give a shit about you. And this is why he's getting ready to do a mass chipping on the 2/3 of our people. Okay? Because you negate and you neglect and you refuse to come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? So it says the House of Financial Services Committee will be holding a hearing to discuss the use of digital tools to improve the delivery of stimulus payments. Okay? And we said that. We said, look, they're going to test run you. They may give you a paper check. Then the next form is going to be in some type of digital currency. Because they're trying to phase out cash, I believe, by January 2021. I read an article, I want to say a few months back, that they was trying to come up with a new digital dollar wallet by the beginning of the year. Meaning next year. So they already got this thing rolling forth. Before you know it, we're going to be in a total cashless society. When cash or credit cards are no longer accepted because they're going to be considered obsolete or outdated. Okay, so hey, these things are getting ready to ramp up on a huge scale, man. All right, and if you want to get that stimulus payment, you want to continue to get that unemployment, or whatever the hell you get in the CARES Act, man, you're going to have to get this digital dollar. Which the digital dollar is not the chip, of course. They're just a shift in paradigm in technology, and they're leading towards the chip. But hey, you got to know when to pull out of the matrix, man. Don't get too comfortable being caught up in this convenient way of life when you can just go to the register and you have Apple Pay, where you got the cashierless checkout, speedy checkout. You got Apple Pay, Samsung Pay. Don't get too comfortable with that, man, because hey, before it's said and done, the chip is going to be right after. And on top of that, they're trying to do these vaccinations. So Esau, he got a lot of shit on the board right now. And right now, the elites, they're putting the chess moves in place, which the Most High is really doing it to set up the perfect move. So when this place falls, they can introduce the RFID chip, the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Unlike some of you guys out there that won't take a probable stance on the chip, we know and we believe through the Spirit that the mark of the beast is definitely the RFID chip. And when you know that, hey, you already won half the fight. Because if you know that and you know the dangers of taking that chip, of what the Lord is going to do to you, that should fear you, man. That should put fear in your heart and your minds to say the hell with this goddamn chip. Because do you fear what man can do to you, or do you fear what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai will do to you? Okay? There's a difference between can and will. Alright? But it says here, the Task Force on the Financial Technology, created along with the Task Force on Artificial Intelligence last year by Chairwoman Maxine Waters, has responsibilities examining revisions to fintech regulations, including the legal and regulatory structure of consumer protections, data privacy issues, and consumer engagement. So while you Jakes were out there marching hand in hand with a bunch of control muppets, a bunch of control agents, they were sitting up here passing this technology, or passing these particular laws into Congress or under the Code of Law to completely do away with cash. And that's one thing that this COVID-19 did, was pretty much phase out the middle class. Okay, they phase out the middle class. Okay, so therefore you have the rich and poor. which is a perfect setup to bring into the RFID chip. So while you're looting and writing, that was all insult to injury to pretty much make a cashless society, And it's telling you here. But it says Congressman Stephen Lynch, who serves as a chair of the FinTech Task Force, will oversee a hearing this Thursday at 12 p.m. titled Inclusive Banking During the Pandemic. Right, because, hey, the pandemic is the whole way of saying cashless or social distancing. When you social distance, and they're going to say, look, digital, everything on the computer, digital. Like when you buy a movie or a hard copy movie, they give you a digital one too that comes with the movie. Okay, it's in the form of an algorithm, and it's crazy because the only thing you got to do is type a code in, and all of a sudden you will get the movie on a digital platform, like the Straight Outta Compton movie. I got the Blu-ray, it came with the DVD, and they gave me a digital copy. In case if I wanted to travel or get on a plane, I can watch the movie from the confinements of my from my telephone or from my tablet, and I don't even have to I don't even need a physical hard copy of it. That's to show you the day and age. Everything's going to be done digitally. Like movies, they're going to be done digitally, which they already being done digitally. All right. And I'm going to look up that definition digital in a second, but I'm going to kind of go into this article a little more. But it says here, inclusive banking during the pandemic using Fed accounts and digital tools to improve delivery of stimulus payments, which is bullshit because they didn't have a problem with mailing people checks or direct depositing. Only thing they need is a bank account and a routing number.